Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Jason Tatum. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the NBA playoff picture has really come into focus, Clark. It's nice for the teams that already have their spots locked down.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a huge benefit for those teams to be able to give guys a rest in the last few games. Very valuable. It makes a big difference going into the playoffs when you can be rested and ready.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Holiday against Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson against Holiday. Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And Boston has possession. And here's White. Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Outside White. From deep. Doncic grabs the miss. Stolen. Pass to Holiday. Thompson against Brown. And here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Holiday. Lively grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Looking for their first basket of the game. And here's Doncic outside. Boston with a rebound. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Now here's White. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Holiday passes to Tatum. Outside White. Fires in the triple.
White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Hardy's shot is good.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Hardy, the pass to Doncic. Now the Celtics on the move. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by White. From about 16, here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Brown with it. He's scoreless. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First team foul.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Brown can't hit. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Down low. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rim.
Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside White. Fires the three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Doncic. He played a great game against New Orleans. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
White, good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Dallas calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by White. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Hardy. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Now here's White. He's guarded closely.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Ford. And here's Jones. Here's Drummond. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by White. Here's Prosper. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Ford. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Tatum against Jones. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. Three-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And that one, good. Drummond's got 6 points.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Timeout called, the Celtics. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And here for you now, a look at the NBA's premier setup men in the season's second half. Second, Kyrie Irving. Luka Doncic, fourth.
And one thing that jumps out at you when you look at these two guys, it's their passing. Both of them have such a strong sense of how to move the rock.
Pass to Tatum. Now here's Williams. Here's Pritchard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
8th and second chance points. And you look at how they've protected the rim, not their strongest suit. They'll get a block from time to time, but teams can take real advantage of them at the rim.
And working their way into the top 10 for second chance points bucket speaks to this squad's commitment to scoring on every offensive possession. They want points every trip down. And the shot goes in.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
The shot by Sumner, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Ford. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The line for your Mavericks. Ford. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Now Williams. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now Irving. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Pritchard. 7-point spread. Pass to Williams. And here's Achua. Lots of room. Kept alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at the Mavericks. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And the Celtics call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside, Williams. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The shot by Sumner, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Pritchard, following the score by Dallas. Achua passes to Williams. to win the drought. Back to Achua. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Here's Ford. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Irving with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Ford. Outside for Irving. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Irving's got 7.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
.146 left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Davison, he's checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution. Davison.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 2. Tatum way outside. Boston no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Ford. Back to Irving. Here's Gafford. Another shot with the clock winding down. The 3 from Washington. Ooh, poked away.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And Boston has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Williams. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. And now a 5-point Dallas lead.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Williams. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
23.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Lively in at the 4 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Outside White. Achua passes to Brown. Tries a 10-footer. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they're in good hands.
Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Now here's Doncic. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Lively. Over Achua. They shoot again. And he can't bank that one in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Shoots from 12. Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a 37-point game against Memphis.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Pass to Lively. Here's Hardy. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game. When you look at the totality of what shot making is, there's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, no good.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Davison. Here's Hardy. Pass to Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Drew Holiday.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. 3 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. Pass to Holiday. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Irving's checked in for Hardy. And here's Thompson for 3. And they'll get another chance. Lively passes to Thompson. Now Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. Number 1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Doncic hits them both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Ooh, nice fadeaway to get it over the top.
Pritchard.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic passes to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 13.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Brown scanning the floor. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Boy, that basketball IQ you see from Holiday, understated but consistent, so valuable, especially in these pick and roll sets where he just cuts up defenses.
It's deflected, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there, and the foul called on the Boston Celtics. That's good from Doncic.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics.
Boston
trailing by 10. And the Celtics call time here. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break. The Mavericks, number 1.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
And here's Achua, still without a bucket. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Holiday, clock at 4. Over Irving, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Tatum, he's checked in for Achua.
Checking in for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Irving finds Doncic. Tipped!
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
To the middle. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Takes a 13-footer. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Doncic left side. Back to Gafford. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Gafford's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Pritchard. They get it back. And another shot. And Gafford with the block. Back to Jones. Pass to Prosper. Doncic with it. And he's going for the lob. And he dunks it down.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Boston's shooting just 38% in this quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
3 points.
Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Sumner comes in for Pritchard. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Celtics in possession here. Tatum passes to Sumner. Six on the shot clock. And Gafford with the block. And he's able to get it back. There's Tatum with the three. And the Celtics another three.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. Prosper misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And Dallas calls time here.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ford. Outside Irving. Pass to Ford. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Ford. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Ford. Fires for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist of the night. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
Boston trailing. Picked his pocket. The shot comes out. Tatum with some nice D. On the wing, Holiday. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got 6.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Irving. Here's Ford. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. Taking a look at Boston, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
You know, for the Celtics, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
A minute 29 left to play in the first half. Now Holiday. He's got 6. The 3 ball. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Ford from downtown. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
It's stolen by Washington. Here's Prosper. Outside Irving. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Here's Prosper. Another three for Dallas.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. White, he's checked in for Boston. Davison comes in for Holiday. And there's the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. It's an 18-point game, and they pick up 2. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
The drive by Irving. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it.
At the line for Dallas.
He's too sharp to let it surprise him.
And he drops it first. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 19 points, 7 assists, and 1 block. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's it.
Obviously.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. This organization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Drew Holiday. Here's Irving. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Lively. Just 4 to shoot. From 13, they get it back. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Here's Lively. And that
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Tatum. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Second half getting started, about a minute played. The kick out to White. Driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
White hits them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Irving against White.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Inside, Holiday. Shots blocked! Doncic against Holiday. Doncic passes to Lively. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Dallas. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. That one's good for 2.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Here's Irving. 19 points in the game. Down low. Doncic, no good.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Celtics making a switch here. Sumner's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to White. The 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Nice little nuanced move that time by White to be able to adjust against pretty good defense that time.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Can't connect from short range. Here's Sumner. He's scoreless. Brown passes to Sumner. Three-pointer, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Doncic outside, and the jam by Drummond.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Tatum. And he lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
10th in blocks, and they've landed in the top half of the league for second chance points. They do a good job of chasing after their shots, but a little more effort around the rim could see them climbing even higher there.
And circling back to those block numbers, this squad has been all about protecting the rim this season. That spot in the top 10 for blocks is proof that it's working for them. Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Oh, Drummond with a block. Now here's Doncic. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Sumner. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Hardy's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Tipped away. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And now that we have some time, here are the small forwards who have been shooting the best from the field since the All-Star break. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
And we've seen how efficient he's been scoring the ball, not just gunning for threes, but also working it inside.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
And we've got a moment here to check out just how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for the Celtics. And he's good on the first of 3.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum. Each year he continues to move the needle, achieving new levels of accomplishment in the game.
Achua's checked in for Boston.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Pass to Hardy. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Sumner. Shoots over Hardy. Boston, no good that time either.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It doesn't go for him. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Hardy. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Sumner. Clock at 6. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Hardy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul. First team.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Brown, and it's Davison in for Sumner. And he makes both free throws. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Davison, pass to Williams. To the paint. Achua gets the bucket.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Hardy. He has 6. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 13 now.
Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
Pass to Davison. Into the lane. Achua for 3. Drills it from deep.
Precious Achua.
Achua's got his second basket of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Hardy. Here's Prosper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Davison, that's good.
Davison. The assist. Zaire Williams.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Doncic. Here's Jones.
Boston foul.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Jones. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. Here's Hardy. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by White. And the jam by Drummond. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Poke loose. Outside White. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Washington passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Davison, pass to Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Hardy. Washington right side. Out of bounds. Boston will have it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Well, the Celtics shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Davison. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Irving against White. From deep, here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Davison. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Davison, guarded by Doncic. From 7 feet away, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Mavericks making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lays out. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Boston ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Tatum. Over Washington. Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 17 points.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Williams defending. Rebounded by the Celtics. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. White, good. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Here's Ford. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Klay Thompson is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Hardy, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one, doing it all.
Irving against Holiday. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Both free throws good from Thompson. And here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now. Irving, the pass to Hardy. Inside. Here's Gafford. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 22.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Williams. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Thompson. To stop the run, and the basket is good.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to Hardy. He got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Give him 20.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Achua. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Irving looking around. Thompson outside. For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Here's Holiday. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Brown. Offline with a 3. And here's Dallas. They've got a 13-2 run going. Achua with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, I really like the way Holiday runs with a purpose in these situations. It's not enough just to run the floor. You've got to know exactly where you want to run.
Now here's Irving. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats of your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Left side, Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Offensive board. Outside, Williams. Down low. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Achua for 3. And Gafford with the block. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Williams against Irving. Thompson outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Holiday against Doncic. Outside Holiday. Up and over Doncic. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Achua for 3. And Gafford with the block. Irving against Holiday. Pass to Gafford. Now Doncic. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Sumner's checked in for Boston. And Dallas calls time here. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. To the middle. The Mavericks pull it in. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Ford. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Hardy. 4-3. Another three for Dallas.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Sumner. Back to Holiday. Brown with it. Over to the wing. Here's Sumner. Shoots over Hardy. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Ford. Pass to Hardy. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hardy's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Sumner. Back to Brown. Looking to end this cold spell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hits the trifecta.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Here's Hardy to the inside. Prosper. Drummond passes to Hardy. Out left to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Drummond. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Grant?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
Here's Pritchard. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Walsh from deep three-point land. No good there.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Hardy. Corner shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Sumner. Missed inside.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Well, the Celtics shooting about 41%. Pritchard, the pass to Achua. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the basket by Prosper.
Yeah, that defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here are the Celtics. Here's Davison. Boston again missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Hardy. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Six to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Davison. Here's Pritchard. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Ford. With the floater, Hardy. Rebounded by Davison. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Tatum's got 22 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Davison. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
To the middle. Here's Ford. It's not going to go for him. Tatum with some nice D. Pass to Sumner. Here's Davison. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Prosper. Here's Ford. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.